For the Brown Brothers and Friends Saturday morning talk show. Get ready to laugh your ass off.
He said it must be Halloween because here come the spooks.
What's your name?
What?
What is your name?
Tony!
Fuck you, Tony!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you saying I'm stealing?
The man didn't say you was stealing beer. Now come on over here and sit down and shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up, Benny. I would tell you to kiss my ass too, but you probably can't find it, you blind motherfucker.
Inspector T, how you doing?
Where the fuck you been, Foley?
Wait a second. Look, I just thought that if there was a problem.
Don't think, Axel. It makes my dick itch.
You have African-American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
You got candy?
Yeah! I do that right now!
Time to get correctly.
We don't got no goddamn band. We don't need to fucking practice, Randy. We don't need a shit-ass manager neither. You motherfuckers. Y'all just a bunch of losers.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am.
Yeah, we back. And it's Saturday morning. I don't have anything exciting going on today. It's just, I don't know. I don't have anything exciting going on. Well, yeah, it is Saturday. Well, we do have something exciting today. We have a guest, first time on the show, long-time listener, and she's already getting it crunk this morning by having some alcoholic beverages, and it was,
orange juice
and what?
Cherries.
And orange juice and cherries.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that sounds.
I thought it was a mimosa.
I did too. I thought it was some type of alcohol.
Yeah, I was gonna wait until we started the show, and I was gonna call her out like you ain't even offer me a mimosa. You know what I'm saying? So okay.
Well, let's kick it off like we normally do, man, and let's discuss everybody's week. Bro, how was your week?
It finally happened. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said it finally happened, man. I was at the gas station this week, and I was bumping, some Gerald Levert. It's one of my favorite R&B singers. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
And young cat pull up in a Charger, gets out, looks me dead in my eye. He said, "Damn old school, what's that song?" I said,
God damn.
I said, "This is the beard." I'm just talking to myself in my head, 'cause I ain't gonna ask the nigga, do I look old? And he said, "Hey," I said, "Man, it's Gerald Levert in Raindrops, man." He was like, "Man, that's some shit. I like that shit." I was like, "All right." Then I just pumped my gas, got in my car, and drove to the edge of the mountain. I stopped. I didn't keep going. But god damn.
Did that hurt, man?
Yeah, man, because I'm turning 40 this year, so I was like, shit.
Yeah, hey, welcome.
I was thinking about that today. I seen some shit on TV, and that's the first thing that came in my head.
What?
Poor little Ting Ting. Because the KO always say that shit.
I love that's my favorite. Poor little ting ting.
Hey, bro, it's okay, man.
Yeah, man. Shit happens.
It's downhill from there, man. Yeah. KO, how was your week?
I had a good week. Hey, I'm still on my high from yesterday. Like I said, I finally got my funding from my refinancing, so I'm moving forward with my remodel. We had a great show last night on Red Wine Conversations. And then this morning, I got a compliment from a viewer. and he said that, you know, he complimented me on the show, and he was like, you know, I enjoyed the show last night. He said, usually I get bored after a few minutes. He said, but I listened to the whole show. He was like, you maintained my attention. He said, I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, yes, I appreciate that. So, yeah. So I'm having a good week. I'm doing good.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
KO.
Congratulations. And Joy.
Yes.
First time on the show. Let's just
Special.
let me just let the listeners know, man. This is Joy. This is Joy Brown.
Everyone.
This is my better half. And this is the first time she's actually done the show.
Yeah.
Now she's been around,
Right.
but this is the first time she's actually participated and been on the show. So how was your week?
Oh, it was great. I've been on, how many shows this week? Three shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it
Because
feel?
you're popular.
Huh? I guess.
How does it feel doing so many shows?
It's draining.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's draining?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I think a lot and it just stresses me out. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm just nervous because I'm not a talker. So,
No, don't be nervous. Just
Okay.
talk. Be you.
yeah, I'll try.
It's funny she said it's draining, man, because I know a little bit
Can't
about
even
that.
imagine what you go through.
I do shows all week,
Yeah.
and boy, so, hey, some are rougher than others,
Mm-hmm.
but it you know, it's fun. I enjoy doing it, man. So it's cool.
Yeah.
People, I'm gonna say this, man. There have been a lot of things going on in my life, you know what I'm saying, this past week that I can't really discuss on air, but just know that I see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
You know, because a lot of times you wake up and you're like, man, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. I don't feel like going through this. I don't feel like going through that. But when you get that light at the end of the tunnel, man, and you see the finish line, and you're like, man, it really is the finish line. It's the start of a new beginning, really.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know, and it just, you get a jolt of energy. You know, something that makes you feel like, wow, you know, the bullshit is about to be over. And you get to embark on some more bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the grass ain't always greener, but goddamn it, sometimes you just want to see what that grass is like.
Absolutely.
I just want to get some. Fuck the grass. I want some turf. That way, I know
But
exactly
then you
what
gonna
it's
get
like.
turf toe.
Well, damn, KO. You would have to say something like that, man. You know, nothing really crazy happened this past week though. It's just, you know, with COVID and everything going on, and just shit is just it's at a standstill. Nothing really happens now. So
Yeah. COVID shut the world down.
and that sucks, man, because I'm ready for this shit to open back up.
I am too. I had my vaccination. I am vaccinated.
Praise God.
And hey, I stuck my card next to my passport. When I say I'm ready to travel, I'm about to go.
Now
I
with
got to
that
get
with
up
that
out of here.
vaccination, man. I mean, what does that mean that you like you know you won't be able to catch it, or I mean you can catch it, but is it unlikely for you to catch? I mean, what is that?
It means that if I come in contact with the virus, my body now has antibodies to fight it off to keep me from getting infected from it. But it doesn't mean that I can't carry it to someone else who doesn't have antibodies.
For real.
So that's why if you pay attention, they're always still telling people, even if you've been vaccinated, until enough people have been vaccinated where it decreases the transmission of the virus, everybody still needs to be in masks.
Okay.
So if I come in contact with somebody who has the virus,
Right.
I still am capable of passing it to someone else who may not have the antibodies. But me, myself, coming down with COVID, it
So
decreases my-
basically, it's giving you the tools to fight it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I mean,
and people have to understand, and I see this all the time, and it irritates the hell out of me on social media. It's a virus. There are no cures for a virus. That's the reason why children get vaccinated, and we have all these standard vaccinations that children must have, because these viruses are still present. If you don't vaccinate your child, then the chances of them coming up with polio and all those different things or coming in contact with it is still there. So that's why we get vaccinated. No cure, but it helps your body to fight off if you come in contact with the virus.
damn, man, that's why, you know, my head goes out to people that have children because there's so much stuff that kids can come in contact with now.
Absolutely.
And I just don't. I can't worry about shit like that. I mean, I got nephews and a niece, and man, that's enough for me. I can only imagine what it's like for my brother because he got his own. But man, that shit would drive me crazy.
Yeah. You have to be. But here's the thing: when it comes to COVID and the little ones, their little immune systems are so much stronger than ours. And so really they're more of a detriment to older people than they really are themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to get over it and be fine. Whereas older folks with, other issues and disease processes and things going on, we have difficulty fighting it off. Where the little germ, they ain't nothing but little germ factories. Kids are little germ factories. They get it, they fight it off and move on.
So that's why I question when they was trying to send the younger generation back to school early. Because why would you send them when they can come in contact with it and bring it back home?
Right.
What are you trying to do?
And notice when they sent them, the teachers were the ones who ended up suffering from it.
Right. They were going off about it.
Yeah.
And some people from the board like, y'all shut up and just do what we say.
Yeah, you just
Like,
gonna put me in a classroom full of Petri dishes. Really, is what it is.
But how would you, as a teacher, man? I mean, like, I know you're supposed to teach, but you can't focus on teaching when you got a bunch of kids don't really understand, and they'll run up on you real quick, and you got to remain professional, but yet you got a bunch of COVID possibilities running at you.
Right.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I tried to be not necessarily a teacher. It's here I go telling some more things that I've done. I used to be.
Can't see that.
I used to be. Y'all know y'all don't heard of Fun Company, right?
Oh yeah.
Where kids like an after school care program and all that. Well, I was actually one of those people that ran one of those.
You ran a fun company?
Yeah, at Swab Elementary, man.
Wow.
Yeah, people trusted me with kids. I don't know what the fuck that was about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not in a bad way, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what? I bet the kids had a damn good time.
Yep.
That was the problem. Cause like we did shit that we wasn't supposed to do. Like they had games and toys and shit, and I was playing with them. Cause it's like it wasn't, man. Fuck at school. You learned at school. We come out here to kick it, and that was a problem. I was supposed to be teaching them, and I didn't know.
Oh.
I was like, why the fuck y'all want me to teach kids? And you know what I'm saying? I didn't graduate college, so it's like I ain't supposed to be teaching kids. Well, I didn't.
You went.
Yeah,
I fun company though.
Yeah, exactly.
You came to have fun.
Yeah.
Right. And the kids, they come out there, they be like, yo, Mr. Brown, man, school was stressful. I be like, man, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on over. And I probably shouldn't have said that. You know what I'm saying? But I be like, man, fuck that shit. Come on in here, man, let's kick it.
I bet the kids loved you.
You know, and the problem with us though was like, I think what they really got mad about was the fact it was snack time, because I was fucking the snacks up, and it was like, you know those little carton juices.
You want the baby snacks.
No, we was all eating it, because I like, you know how kids, they be like, man, that one, can I get another one? Hell yeah, come on, there's a whole box full. I didn't know that shit was supposed to last for the whole month. And so we was in there fucking up the juices, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So after like 2 weeks was passed, I was like, yo, I need some more snacks because kids ain't got nothing. They was like, well, what happened to all the snacks? I was like, shit, we ate them. And I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, so they brought me in and they sat me down. They was like, Mr. Brown, we've gone over your progress as a lead at the fun company and everything like that. And we noticed that we're actually losing money in your with Swab Elementary, with your area. And I was like, why you saying that? You know what I'm saying? Because now I got the whole, it's because we black thing, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know it was because I was fucking the snacks up. And then they said, well, you got a bunch of workbooks and stuff that hasn't been completed. Oh. And I started feeling attacked. I was like, man, I didn't know I was supposed to have this homework. Right. So I had to go back and tell all these kids that I done got cool with. I was like, hey, look, man, we got to quit kicking and we got to actually do some work. They was like, and they looked at me like, man, what the fuck you talking about? We kicking here.
Right.
I was like, shit, I know, man, but look, I got the big wigs coming in. And kids don't understand that shit. That's why I learned real quick. You got to do what you're supposed to do, cause you know what I'm saying. You can't always depend on everybody else to cooperate. Right. So I'll never forget it. This is when I just said, fuck it, I quit. And that was back in the day when you could just quit a job and it was cool because you didn't really have responsibilities.
Right.
Man, them motherfuckers came in there, they said, we going to, because this is another thing that I learned about the workforce. they came in and said, "Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey, what y'all doing here?" They was like, "Oh, we just gonna sit in today." I was like, "Y'all ain't gonna help?" They was like, "No, we observing."
Oh.
I was like, "All right." I was like, "Well, shit, just have a seat."
They was laying the groundwork to get rid of your ass.
Yeah, but I beat them to it. I quit. They gonna fire me, nigga. I quit. I win. No, I did.
Yeah.
But they came in, they sat in, and I was like, so immediately I was like, cause they come and sit in, school's still going on, so I'm like, shit. And I know how the kids come in, they be like, yo, what's up, Mr. Brown? I be like, man, I can't even do that today. So I gotta be a fucking grown up, you know what I'm saying? And this shit fucking sucks. I hated it, you know what I'm saying? So the door swings open. The first one comes in is my ace, man. I was like, he a cool little dude. You know, so I ain't gonna say his name because I can't say kids. Well, he grown now, shit.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, he should be grown now. But anyway, he came in. He was like, yo, man, school was garbage as hell today. I was like, oh shit, you know. And I was and so every time a kid did something, I look out the corner of my eye, and my superior was sitting over there with a notebook checking some shit. I was like, well. I was like, I know I ain't got this job no more. And when it came to snack time, I think that's what did it. Because I said, fuck it. Snack time was like Thanksgiving dinner. Nigga, hey, you get as much as you want. I don't give a shit. One little kid was like, I don't want no snacks. Can I just have 3 juices? Hell yeah. The little girl was like, well, I didn't get a juice. I was like, hey, bro, did you drink that yet? He was like, no. I was like, all right, this is before COVID. So I was like, all right, give it here. Is it open? Yeah, but I didn't touch it. All right, him. And they was like, so it was kind of fucked up. Needless to say, I probably shouldn't have been there because I wasn't qualified. But I lied on my resume. And they gave me the job. You know what I'm saying? They was like, yo, can you work with kids? I was like, yeah, I can work with kids. At the time, all I had worked with was Michelle.
Hey, they couldn't prove you wrong. That was working with kids.
Needless to say, man, them kids had a good fucking time, man, and they realized,
they loved your ass.
Yeah, they realized that all adults wasn't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I had fun. You know what I'm saying? Until my superiors came in, and my thing is, I already knew when they said after it was all over and everybody had to go, they was like, we need to talk to you. I was like, man, I ain't for this bullshit today. Right. And they said that, and that's another thing. People don't make decisions based on what kind of day you have. Because that day, I was having a fucked up day already that day. Right. And then when you have a fucked up day and your superiors want to talk to you, that is not a good mix. Because you quick to quit or some shit and you won't even think about the consequences.
Right.
Man, because I quit that and had 2 more car payments left on my car. Needless to say, I don't have the car no more.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked up. It was like an 88 Buick. The fuck was I doing making payments on a Buick, nigga? What the hell?
Nigga in the 80s.
That should have been
that wasn't even in the 80s, nigga.
I'm saying the car was.
Yeah, the car was, nigga, but it was 2000.
Shit, yeah, that should have been cash off the lot.
Man, when I tell you, I was.
You got it at a tote to note.
Yeah, man, I was stupid. When I was young, I was stupid as fuck.
Yes,
man. Look, when I was young, man, I tote the note lots and motherfucking Rental Center was life, nigga. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about. That was the dumbest fucking. You know how much money we wasted doing that shit?
That's before you understood interest rates and shit like that.
Right. You done paid 3 times what it's worth.
What? This motherfucker said, I said, how much do I have to pay for this a week? He like $15. Well, no, it was like $15.99. I was like, shit, run it. He was like, all right, that's for 48 weeks. I was like, 40. I don't give a shit. Fuck it, run it. You know what I'm saying?
$16.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Think about it, yeah.
Man, that shit come up to $4,000 or something. I was like, man, but they never. Rental Center never got anything from me because I never paid anything off. Nigga, I keep that shit for.
And gave my attitude when they came and picked up.
Right.
If they could find you, you know, we done moved. No,
you know what? You know what? People quit doing that, man. Well, I don't even know if people still do Rental Center or not.
Yeah, Rental Center still exists. Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh no,
people.
But you got furniture stores now that finance.
Right.
So what?
Rental Center is still up and functioning. Matter of fact, they doing commercials. They still do commercials.
Yeah. Rental Center, man.
Yes.
Is John Madden still doing it?
Now, I don't know who it is now, but
he know better. He ain't finna trick people no more.
Yeah, they're still doing commercials.
Now, you know
and shit.
what, people? I'm gonna tell y'all this though, man. Look, if you get some shit from Rent Center, man, quit giving them attitudes when you ain't paid for the shit. All right.
You know that's what
because once again, I used to work for Rent Center.
Don't be calling me. If I had the money, I would have paid.
Nah, look.
But before you get started on
go ahead.
They come and pick it up at the wrong time, and I'm going to tell y'all, be a little bit specific about this. The wrong time. They come and pick the shit up when you know you ain't paid for it, and they supposed to come pick it up. But they come the day that you know they supposed to pick it up, but they come past the time you expect them to pick it up. So you are going the whole day like, all right, they ain't showed up yet. I'm cool. I get it for another. If it's on a Friday, I get it for the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, they ain't came yet. Shit is about closing time. You know what I'm saying? I get this for the whole weekend. Next thing you know, doom, doom, doom. Who the fuck is this? Is Rent Center picking up your shit? Now you sitting in an empty apartment.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how you know it's them too, cause they'll knock and then you'll hear the beep.
Yeah.
Beep.
You're
like,
oh fuck.
Come to get your shit.
Nah, but it's crazy though, cause like I used to work for Rent Center, and like you said, I was one of those people that used to call people and I would go get their shit.
Yep.
Now, really, do we have to pick the shit up? Not really. If you don't give me an attitude, 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna really fuck with you like that.
Right.
Prime example. That was this one girl. She had, and I don't know what the fuck her circumstances were, what she was going through. All I know is she was living in the projects at the time, and all she had in the project was a goddamn bedroom set. That's it.
Right.
She had a bedroom set. Well, really, she didn't even have a bedroom set, man. She just had a mattresses and a box spring. She had the box spring, the rails, and a mattress. So apparently, the dude that was supposed to be paying for the shit, you know what I'm saying, he dipped out. I don't know if he got locked up. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Right.
I'm already pissed because it's like 7:30, and you know what I'm saying, they talking about go pick up a goddamn box spring and mattress from Preston Taylor. I was like, look, man, you can't that shit ride until next week. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But so I end up going out there. Knock on the door. She opened the door. She ain't got no refrigerator. She ain't got no goddamn nothing. I mean, she doing bad. I don't even think she had a job. You know what I'm saying? And she's sitting there with a goddamn baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Now, here's what I did, because I'm just, when it comes to people, I'm human first.
Right.
And I see the apartment is bare. All she got is a fucking box spring mattress and some rails. You know, anybody who's ever been in the projects, you know they got motherfucking floors like goddamn high school. Or,
school.
Yeah, it's like
old
they got
school
right.
built in the 60s.
So she got this and a comforter and a goddamn pillow. I'm not finna take this lady's mattress, especially she got a baby. I'm not finna do that.
Right.
I'm not finna do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she opened the door. She said, and she was nice. She just opened the door. She said, yeah, it's upstairs. And I walked in there. I said, man, where's the rest of your shit at? You know, that's just me. I was like, where the rest of your shit at? She was like, look, I'm just going through some shit right now. I said, you live here? She was like, yeah. I said, so if I take this, you still gonna be here? She said, yeah. I said, man, you wasn't home. I said, you wasn't home. And honestly, I'm finna go back to the motherfucking store and write this shit off as a loss. I'm not finna take this shit, especially when we only owe like $5 left on it. I went back to the store and paid the shit off.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't have took it in.
I'm not finna do that, man.
Yeah.
And you know, these corporations, these companies, man, people, y'all gotta understand, places like that, they get rich because we sit there and we keep feeding into. They'll rent some shit out, repossess it, and then put it back out there for full price. And people are paying this shit over and over and over again, and they getting rich. While you steady more trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna pay for this bullshit.
One big ass box screen TV, $2,999. 17 people that had that motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
And now that's another thing. Now this was before they had flat screens and shit. And people, I'm gonna tell y'all this now, and I'm still mad about this shit. You know those big ass, like they like dressers.
Yep.
You know, the big ass TVs like dressers. You could not mount that shit on the wall. And
them things were huge.
what used to piss me
Man.
off? What used to piss me off about those TVs? It wasn't the TV fault. Is who used to rent them. Now, when I used to work at the store, I used to sit back there, and I was in collections back then. I was sitting there like, okay. I used to see who all come in, and I'd be like, man, you probably shouldn't rent it to them niggas, man, because I know they ain't not finna pay shit. And the reason I would say that, because I got to go get the shit when they default on it. Man, and when them motherfuckers come in there loud, and they got, like, I'm not going to, stereotype and whatnot, but you know when you see a motherfucker that's going to be an issue.
Right.
Yep. Every March and April.
So, and for motherfuckers who don't know, that's when Renter Center was on Main Street. And that's the one I was at. You know what I'm saying? So you already know where I was at.
Right.
So these motherfuckers come in, man, and they come in and they go in there and they like, oh, this box spring. I mean, they first they go to the bedroom set. They be like, oh, this shit nice. Oh, this TV nice. Oh, this is nice. I was like, first I'm looking at the shit. It ain't nice, but motherfuckers who ain't used to shit.
Perception is different.
So these motherfuckers, I said, you mean to tell me you rented out a living room set, a bedroom set, and 2 big screens? To these motherfuckers, now, do you know where they live at? Yeah. I said, where they gonna put all that shit at? It ain't even gonna fit in there. Then when you get over there, motherfuckers, they be like, yeah, I want that TV right there, and the other one I want it upstairs in the bedroom. Now, for you all who don't understand how bedrooms are upstairs in the projects, first of all, there's no room.
Them steps is narrow, ain't no turning space.
And once you put a fucking big screen, old school big screen TV in a fucking bedroom in the projects, nigga, you ain't got no place to stand. And they wanted the bedroom set in there too. So these motherfuckers said, look, they got a bed. They got a
the
king.
room is like what, 8 by 8?
The room is half the size of this studio. So these motherfuckers got a king size bedroom in the rough with the dresser, all that shit, and it's all in that bitch, like just smushed in there, right? So, and I ain't talking about with the box springs and stuff, like with the rails. I'm talking about with the big headboard and footboard shit. These motherfuckers said, yeah, I want you to put the big screen on top of the dresser.
On top of the dresser? How the hell you gonna put that on top of a dresser?
Right. Needless to say, I did it. Oh, I did it. And when I got back to work, I said, you know what? If these motherfuckers default, y'all taking y'all monkey ass over there to get all that shit.
That would have been touching the ceiling.
It was.
It was.
Man. Wow. That's
crazy.
Was.
And I told him, I said, look, man, y'all probably ain't gonna want that shit back once it defaults. And I knew it was gonna default. And it did. It defaulted like 2 months later.
The income tax ran out.
Right.
I love when you call people when they owe you shit and you got to tell them to pay for it and they get an attitude with you.
Yeah.
The fuck you calling me for? Come on, man. You already know. Why? And I've been guilty of that shit myself. Because I've actually done it. Why do we do that though?
Get mad because you called me for your money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really don't get mad though.
You don't?
I don't get mad either.
Like when I got somebody come over to fix something or deliver something, I offer to help. You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes who brung my furniture over. You know what I'm saying? My shit was paid for though. It wasn't no renting shit.
Right.
And I
Tell a Big Brown.
Yeah. You know.
Hey, I'm the same way.
Oh shit.
So when they bring, right. So right, you know what I'm saying? So when they was bringing the shit, I said, man, y'all need me to help you. It ain't number 2 of y'all. I got a lot of shit, and I ain't got that much time. You're like, yeah, man, I appreciate it. Offered them some water and everything. We got that shit in there. I had to put it together, but it was cool.
Yeah.
You gave them niggas some water?
Yeah, man. You always supposed to offer water to the
That's
delivery
what's
guy.
up, man. Nah, that's cause, yeah, and you know people don't understand, man. Cause like when you on that fucking truck, well, cause I've done that too. When you on that truck, man, like the only thing you think about is, man, I gotta go to this bullshit. We gotta do this shit. That's all you think about. So when somebody's nice, it means the world to you because, you know, look, man, don't nobody wake up on Saturday morning and be like, yeah, I want to go move some shit all day. These are not dream jobs, people.
Right.
You know what else is some bullshit?
What's that?
What?
They don't allow them guys to receive tips. I gave them a tip anyway, but they don't let them guys receive tips.
Really?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you working with a motherfucker he's company man who feels like he's gonna move up. He's like, yo, man, you ain't supposed to take no tips. I gotta report that. What the fuck you mean you gotta report it?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
How they have ass lifting, man? Nah, man.
And
I believe in tipping for good service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
And usually those jobs don't pay shit but like $8.
Ooh.
Y'all remember when $8 was a good pay for a job?
Hell yeah.
Hell, that ain't
You-
even.
Man,
is
I
it
was so
minimum?
happy
What's
one
minimum
time.
wage now?
I don't
It's
know.
$7.50, isn't it?
Is
it
it?
still $7.50?
Jesus.
No.
Nah,
Are you
it's
serious?
up now. It's like 10 something.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ain't no way. How the fuck you supposed to live off of $7.50?
I don't know.
I was so
know
happy
I
one
couldn't.
time. I got paid $9.10. I was so excited. I said, "Oh shit, I'm moving up."
Yeah.
Man, $9.10, boy. I tell you, you ain't get shit.
Right.
And I tell you when I was really happy. I tell y'all when I was really happy. Cause I worked some bullshit ass job, but I got with FedEx, and I was making $13.75. I said, I'm finna kill it. Nigga, you don't work number 4 hours a day.
Nigga.
So you multiply that by what, 5 days? That's 20 hours. Nigga, your check will be like $150.
Ooh.
Hey man, it's funny how you look back on those jobs and realize that those jobs wasn't shit.
Wasn't shit.
Man,
But
'cause
back then they were.
Right.
Oh, well, back then they
that's the
were.
shit.
Yeah.
Cause I used to work at FedEx and UPS.
It used to keep me in shape too.
Yeah, cause I used to get off at FedEx and go to work at UPS.
Okay.
Yeah, that made an 8-hour day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wasn't back then. I was always trying to kick it. I wasn't trying to work. I was just trying to kick it and have just enough money to kick it and make sure I pay my bills.
Right.
And that's what I did. But had I, if you think about it, if we would have had the type of money that we got now, back then, man, we'd probably be in bad shape right now. Because I probably would have been renting all kind of shit.
I have rented some because my mama was a rent-a-center person.
Oh.
So we have done the rent-a-center thing. And I think because of that, because of watching my mama go, because we went through some of them same stories,
Right.
I don't like rent-a-center. I would never even do layaway. If I ain't had the cash or the money to pay for it, then I ain't need it.
Right.
And I'm still that same way. If I ain't got the cash to pay for it, I don't need it. It wasn't meant for me to have it.
Only thing I do layaway on is Christmas. Because I don't want to bring the gifts home and see the boys fuck around and find it. So I just leave it up there and pay on it like that.
I can't do layaway. I'm the type of person, man. If I can't get it right then and there,
Right.
I don't like saving for it.
I will save for something.
Yeah,
if I
I
want
would
it. I
too.
will save for
Me
it.
too.
I always tell myself I'm gonna save for this. I'm gonna save this up and get this, and that shit don't never happen. I just hate saving
Nah, I will save for it. If it's something I really want, I will
for
save
something
for it.
that I want. You know what I'm saying, like that. Like no, I put money away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, but like for something that I want or something like that, like for instance, if I wanted a video game system or something like that, I'm not gonna save for it. If I ain't got all the money to get it right then and there, I'm not finna put up for
That's
it.
how I am too with video game systems.
Yeah, cause that's probably
I gotta have the money right then and there.
yeah.
That's an impulse buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, when that's another thing too. The older you get, shit ain't like it. It ain't like it used to be. I mean, you remember we used to go out like some Saturdays. You just go out and be like, man. Cause for y'all who don't know, me and my brother, we lived together forever. Like when we was coming up, man, it's like we always ended up living together, and that shit was crazy. It used to be fun too, but we used to always be fucked up though. It's like we would work, live together, and like rent a bunch of shit and never have any money.
We broke as shit.
We be broke as shit. We be so broke that we wouldn't even have money to eat, nigga. It was like,
Serious?
yeah, we used to, we used to,
That's that male mentality.
Right.
I
We used to,
can't- I
like-
can't imagine.
like, we used to, like, it,
You talking about like Rothwood?
yeah.
We had no. I know I went probably 2 weeks without eating.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah.
Man, we used to just do some stupid shit, man.
I
It
mean,
was like,
my wife would bring me something, but she was my girl at the time.
Right.
She would bring me something from her family house, and I'd grub on that. but
Right.
This steady meals,
Uh-huh.
but shit, when Boba got that job at McDonald's, we was good.
yeah.
You worked at McDonald's?
Yeah, she went to McDonald's for me.
So y'all was up there getting free meals.
Man, we
Dude.
get, it was
didn't
going
know
down
that.
then.
I don't even know how we get back and forth to
Everybody
work.
has had a fast food restaurant
Not me.
work.
Well, I used to
Never.
walk.
Wow.
Where'd you work at?
I worked at Central Park Burgers when it was on Gallatin Road.
I remember Central Park Burgers. I remember that.
Yeah.
I never.
You never
I'm not
worked
from,
at-
I'm
I
not
don't-
from here.
Yeah, you never worked at a fast food restaurant?
Never. Mm-mm.
Cause
And
we,
Long John Silver's I there too.
Damn.
Yeah.
I never have.
I worked at McDonald's
You worked at McDonald's?
when Jennifer was pregnant with Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
worked
you
at-
need to
Learn
get you a
something new.
I
you
worked
need-
at Pizza
yeah.
Hut.
Yeah, I knew you worked at Pizza Hut.
You got to get you a fast food job.
I was a dishwasher.
No,
at
I'm
Pizza
good.
Yeah, now that's another story. Pizza Hut. Me and my brother worked at Pizza Hut.
Right.
Matter of fact, right on Clarksville Highway.
Oh, hell.
That hood one, yeah. Now,
It wasn't bad.
bullshit. When you look at all the people that was working there, they should not have gave us that job.
Nah, they shouldn't.
And
I was a good employee though.
yeah, you was washing dishes.
Yeah.
I was fucking man. When I tell you, that's why I love pepperonis. I think for every pizza I made, I ate like 5 pepperonis.
See.
and we would look. I that's why I pray over my food whenever I go out because you never know. We didn't do nothing nasty. We didn't do nothing nasty to people's food. No, that we don't fuck with people's food like that.
Right.
But you shouldn't be eating while you making food.
Oh.
No, you're not supposed to be eating while you're making food.
But
Y'all did that.
I was the best damn dishwasher you ever seen. I'm serious. I used to look at them cups when people come in and drink out of them, and I watched them bitches twice. Cause they had this big ass machine back there that you just slide the motherfucker through. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this shit didn't get clean. So I take the plates out because the plates was clean. I send them cups right back through. So I'm thinking
They did have them cups.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my mind how
you
people
drink.
just pick the cup up and start drinking out of it. Nigga, I don't know if you got herpes or nothing, man. I don't want this fucking cup. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I watched them motherfuckers 2 or 3 times. I was bored back there too.
Man,
To my brother.
That Pizza Hut and the one on Dickinson Road. That,
yeah, Dix Road was fucked up.
yeah.
Is it still there?
No, they closed.
Oh, I thought so.
They closed.
What would you feel like, bro?
Yeah, it was all good till you stuck that hot pan back there at the time. And I picked that bitch up with my hand.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Oh, let me give a PSA for some people.
Okay, go
Slutty Vegan's going to be on Dixon Road today from 1 to 4.
Slutty
I
vegans.
want to
Near
try them. I heard their
Coneheads,
food is good.
somewhere. I think it's right there at Coneheads, somewhere on Dixon Road.
What is slutty vegans?
Oh, it's all vegan food. It's from Atlanta.
But it's,
they're
I
coming up
hear
there.
it's really
Yeah,
good.
I'm not going, but I just want other people to know because it's raining.
I got other,
It's
If
gonna
I
be a
didn't
long
have something
line.
else to do, I might, it probably will be. Yeah.
That's a hellified name for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Slutty Vegans. You know, I haven't had it. You know, have you? If you ain't tried vegan food, like
It's good.
it is. You know, so because at first I was like,
It's
man,
all
fuck it,
about
I'm not.
flavoring.
Yeah, it's all about flavoring. It really makes you think: is the food you eating really good, or is it the flavors they put into it? Because
Exactly.
some of the shit that I had that was vegan, you couldn't tell it was vegan food because the shit it tastes
You
like.
had fried chicken, didn't you?
Yeah, I had vegan fried chicken,
Yeah.
and that shit was
good.
delicious.
Yeah, it's all in the flavor.
Yeah.
Man, that's another thing, man. Just I'm looking at how, and I hate to keep talking about Nashville because I know a lot of people that watch us, they watch us from all over, man. But I just think about some of the old restaurants that we had in Nashville that ain't here no more, and some of the places that we had. And I'm not necessarily restaurants, but I guess I can't say that because like Lee's and Mrs. Winters, I don't know if y'all remember those places.
Hell yeah.
Man,
I used to love me
'cause-
some Mrs. Winters.
man, that,
I remember that.
Yeah.
And people, and what Lee's was basically
Pizza.
the same thing.
I mean, not piece of chicken.
Chicken, yeah. That was one of the best spots to get some chicken at,
Yeah.
and it was cheap too.
These was cheap.
Cause you can go there, you could play $15.99, and they go give you about 16 pieces of chicken, 2 sides, and 4 biscuits, and
Biscuits
a big
was
old
good.
and a
Yes.
big old thing of tea that I didn't drink.
That Miss Winters tea used to be, man.
Yeah, it used to be real good. I used to fuck it up.
Yes. You get about a gallon, man. I used to love that Mrs. Winters tea. Like, man.
That you know, and I don't, cause look here, Nashville's changed so much, and it started when we got the Titans. Now I'm not knocking the Titans, you know what I'm saying? They probably did good for the economy and everything, and they brought a lot of attention towards Nashville, but we lost a lot of stuff when they got here. You know, because they had to clean Nashville up. You know,
grew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the city grew. We started getting motherfuckers moving here from out of town, and all these cancel cultures and all them motherfuckers moved down here that night, right, and all that. So when they got here, a lot of shit that we used to have is gone. Because Nashville used to be one of the greatest places to have strip clubs. And we don't even have those no more because, man.
Oh, he did used to be a lot of strip clubs.
Man, we used to have.
Especially downtown,
Look,
man.
Dickinson
There was
Road
strip
had a
club.
couple of them, too.
Yeah.
Right. And now I'm not saying that, if strip clubs were still here, we'd probably be going. Because I probably wouldn't. I'm not just quick to throw my money out like that now.
Right.
Now you got to work for my dollar.
Yeah, well, shit. Back then, I was, man. Whew.
But if you black, you can't go to no strip club around here nowhere. You got to go all the way to Memphis or Atlanta.
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't want to see. You know, there ain't nothing.
I don't want to see Donna up there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Donna and Brittany.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Becky.
I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be real. If you a white stripper, now unless you from Atlanta, because, you know, them white girls down there, they be getting those ass injections and shit like that. They built different. But these motherfuckers in Tennessee, they be stripping for these country music stars. They like flat asses. And I can't do it. If your G-string, look, man, if you got to tie your G-string in a knot for that shit to stay up, I don't want to see that shit.
And white people, please get another saying. White man indefinitely. Don't come out the strip club talking about that girl had an ass like a 10-year-old boy. That ain't right.
Please.
That ain't right.
That is the worst. Yeah.
You know what?
White men say the craziest shit.
I got to take you out. I got to get you out your zone.
Are you talking about taking her to a strip club?
I've never been to
She
one.
never been to a strip club.
I always want to go just to see what it was about. But
Shit.
A girl strip club?
no.
A guy strip club?
Yeah.
I done both. I didn't
know there was a one for women.
To be quite honest, I prefer going to see the females. I like to see them work the pole. Like, to me, that's the athleticism of, do you have to realize how much strength and core it takes to work them poles?
You got to go to Atlanta for that shit. Cause
I like to see them work the pole.
The chicks here, they can't do nothing but go around it. They walk around that motherfucker, but they not going up to the top. That motherfucker up there.
It's
still
very
brand
few
new.
here. You absolutely right.
When I tell you, the greatest strip club I've ever been to was in Dallas, Texas. Them sisters down there, they definitely know how to work.
We're going to have to go to Vegas and go to one in Vegas.
Ooh.
I've been to ones in Vegas.
How was it?
It was cool. I still like Dallas better, though.
Okay, well, me and Joy going to go to Vegas.
Yeah, y'all can go.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with her
See,
going.
she think I'm playing. I'm about, oh, shoot. I be like, girl, I booked the trip.
Man,
I'll go, shoot.
Like, but strip
get
clubs,
Bubba to go with it.
strip clubs were cool back in the day. Strip clubs were cool back in the day before they had that 12-inch rule where you can't, you know, all that. You know how we used to go to strip clubs. You know, it was basically anything goes. I mean, and that was probably illegal, but but we used to go and we would kick it in the strip clubs. Now, man, it's just you really don't want to do that now with COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know. I mean, I think strippers need to be careful. You can't let motherfuckers put dollars in the way they want to with COVID going on. I mean, I'm just saying. So, you know, a lot of COVID has shut down a lot of different shit. You know, so, I mean, I seen something on social media the other day where they got drive-through strip clubs now.
What?
No bullshit.
How you do a drive-through strip club?
Did you see that, bro? You didn't see it? Look it up. It's a drive-through strip club.
So would you pull up and look out the window at
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You pull up, look out the window, you
bitch,
drive
you can't get
through,
my dollar.
and they out there twerking and dancing and everything. I mean, it's crazy.
No.
Where's this at?
I forgot where it was at. It's probably in Atlanta though. But I've seen it, man. They got drive-through strip clubs, man, and that shit is crazy. But it just shows that the COVID has caused a lot of people to be creative.
But I will tell you this now. I used to work the male strip shows.
Oh, okay.
Male strip shows are worse than the female strip club.
Oh.
Why you say that?
Because women are crazy.
Yeah.
Them women are crazy. I have seen it all. These women are crazy. Sucking dick on stage.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes. And proudly. They don't care.
That's one thing I don't understand. Females, y'all got to stop shit like that, man. Like, y'all go out with y'all girls. You think the niggas go out and we do crazy shit.
That's why they be thinking we do crazy shit.
Exactly. Baby.
She just got home. I sucked that nigga dick. I don't know what my man doing when he gonna get but he ain't even pussy up there.
When I tell you the many times that I've seen where they'll have like the bachelorette party and they'll come, and I be like, that heifer ain't ready to get married. You doing all of that with the stripper. You ain't ready to walk down the aisle.
I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like when girls have a girls' night out, niggas, y'all need to really be careful.
Really?
Because you don't know, like we go out and we just have a couple of drinks, probably go get some wings or something, watch a game, and that's the night. We might get a number or two just to see if we can still do it, and then we go home, and that's
we
it.
Kicking it.
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers go out, y'all try to fuck to see if you still got it. I'd be like, God damn.
Try to fuck to see if we still got it. That is not what women
I'm
do.
gonna stay over at Tasha's house tonight.
I say this all the time. People always talk about men cheating. Women cheat way more than men. We just don't get caught.
Oh shit, you done broke
Because
up.
we'll tell on ourselves.
Y'all always tell on y'all.
I know I would.
Women, because
That's why I don't
we
do
already
shit.
know how we checking y'all. We know what not to do.
Right.
We don't get caught.
We'll fuck around, get home. Damn, did I leave my wallet over her house? My wife be looking at me like, who out?
Where your wallet at? Why you ain't got your ring on?
Nope.
I called you. You ain't answer. Say, yeah.
Man, look here, man. I used to date this female, and like I knew she was probably up to no good, cause ain't no way that you got to take a extra set of clothes when you go out. You know, like what the fuck are you doing? But I didn't give a shit, cause I was fucking off. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, I should write a book. KO, you want to help me write a book?
We can write a book. Let's write a book.
I'm gonna write a book, man. Just calling it. Look, I don't know what we'll call it. We'll call it something, but I'm gonna write it. That motherfucker's gonna be entertaining, though. I tell you that.
Man, but I tell you, I can tell some stories.
We'll get Morgan Freeman to narrate it. I remember the time when. Hey, so as you all know, it's about that time. We got to go ahead and get this game going. And my wife is so excited because she says, I finally get to play the game.
Yeah.
And she's been listening for years.
Yep.
And she finally has the, a chance to be on the show and participate in the game. Now, you do know how the game goes, don't you, Joy?
Yes, I do.
All right, we're about to play Is It Black, White, Mexican, or any other race walks face this earth. And
I
this
did
is
horrible
where
last time.
this is
last
where
time we did it, I went 4-0 again.
Ooh.
Did you?
I think he did. Yeah. I don't think I got one right last time.
So this is where we name a crime and we try to guess what race, committed it. So it's not racist. Just know, I always have to make this disclaimer before we play it, but just know if you do some stupid shit and it gets reported, guess what? We're going to read it. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, man. And the first one we got is a doozy. Man, let's see what we're going to do here. Nashville sex worker threatens John with shovel when his payment wouldn't go through for $76,000.
Woo!
Black.
White.
$76,000. That's white.
Nashville sex worker threatens John with shovel when his payment wouldn't go through.
I'ma still say white.
I just said black.
Hold on, man. Is this two dudes?
No.
The way you reading it sound like two dudes.
That's how they wrote it.
Shit. It's still white, though.
It's black.
What? Now, what black sex worker are even charging them prices?
Oh, wow. Okay, yep. An Antioch man solicited the services of a sex worker known as Ruby. Known as Ruby Fox.
Okay, well, that's her alias. It ain't her name.
Yeah. When she arrived, it was and it was time to pay. His payment wouldn't go through. Hold up.
What the fuck did she do for $76,000?
Right.
I want to know.
Yeah, because I'm in the wrong business.
What are you paying that for?
Are you 7,600 maybe?
Nah, that says $76K.
What the fuck did she do for $76K?
That's only so much dick sucking you can do.
I mean, that's a fucking house.
But you done brung Beyonce and Keisha Cole and all them with you. You ain't getting $76,000.
Right.
I'm not paying that for no pussy. I'm just not. I'm just
76. That's a lot of damn money.
That's some shit that I would do, but I'm not paying that kind of money for no. Nah, fuck that.
Mm-hmm. I used to want to be a madam, but 76. I think I make a good madam.
Yep.
I ain't working for KO. Fuck that. I ain't working for KO.
Why?
Nah, you look like you go hard on your hoes.
No, as long as
you been getting that suck that dick.
I'm going to teach you right. You better not let me have no complaints. He better not come in and tell me that you didn't suck that dick. No, you better go back in there and suck that dick right. Yeah, absolutely. I taught you better than that.
Would you have male prostitutes too?
Hell yeah, we serve us all.
Because I know
no discrimination.
No, I knew a female. She tried to ask me to be an escort because she said she had a bunch of old ladies that she wanted services and stuff. And I actually thought about it for a minute. I was
Yeah.
like, but then I was like, nah, I ain't putting myself out there like that. Fuck that.
I'd have me a full service brothel. Man, hey, I've thought about it, laid the plans out and everything, but I didn't want to get,
I'm gonna tell you, as soon as you said that, Lamar Odom went crazy.
Hey, let me ask you something though, bro. If you worked at a brothel, like and females came in, would you treat that shit like you do your normal job? Like some days you just don't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
And, and they come in and they want all the services and you just give them a half-ass service.
Mm-hmm.
See, then I'm gonna have to fire you. Fired. You can't be giving half-ass dick. I'm gonna need you to service the lady.
I wonder, do they have
Sometimes
like?
you just ain't got enough energy.
I wonder, do they have PEDs where they got to like get evaluations and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
You would at mine. We'd have regular evaluations to make sure that you still staying up to standards and all. Yeah, I would have certain criteria that all my workers would have to meet because I'm gonna charge top dollar.
$76,000.
Now that I know the price, damn it, I'm charging top dollar.
Hey, you know what though, man? I feel sorry for because I mean, there's still places out there that do this,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for those females because I mean, they are like some fucking Vikings, man. They don't know what's coming through that door.
Why you feel sorry for them?
I mean,
let me tell you, any woman who now there's a difference if you out on the street and you got a pimp that's beating your ass and making you do that. But typically those women who work at brothels and make that kind of money, they ain't giving a fuck what's coming through that door.
Can we change the name? The brothel just sound like a Catholic church. I'm sorry. It's fucking with me.
Okay, KO's whorehouse.
There you go.
Yeah, when you come to the whorehouse, yeah, you got to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just saying. They know.
That's a beautiful name for a fuck place. A
KO's
brothel.
whorehouse. Brothel.
Yeah.
all right,
Let's
let's go.
like you supposed to get baptized there.
Let's go to the next crime.
I think everybody should lose their virginity at a brothel.
No, that shouldn't.
Well, that could be a specialty that's offered though.
Thank you.
Oh.
If
If you a virgin, I have a special package for you if you're a virgin.
How much would it be?
That virgin gonna be 10,000.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's gonna be special.
They gonna be
They're
just
gonna be
along you.
motherfuckers paid for because they want something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna turn you out, let you know. Yeah.
Where do you go from there, though?
Right.
If you pay, if
You
you
probably
pay,
kill your damn self.
if you pay $10,000 for your first piece of pussy, where do you
Right.
go from there?
Right.
Because it's going to be amazing. And then you're going to get some regular shit like,
You be like,
nah,
oh,
that's
nah.
like crack, man.
Nah,
Yes.
fuck that. You gonna call school shooters. That's what you gonna do.
Nah, you going to call school rapists, nigga.
Nah, cause nigga, if you pay $10,000 for your first piece and it's great and nothing else can measure up to that,
Right.
nigga, that's gonna fuck you up for life.
Yeah.
But then you gonna always come back to KO's whorehouse.
Right.
And I can charge you another 10. You know
God
what I'm
damn,
saying?
you care nothing about the community, do you? Hey, let's get this next crime, man. Nashville bartender charged after repeatedly punching his girlfriend in the face, assaulted her on several occasions.
Read that again.
Nashville bartender charged after repeatedly punching girlfriend in the face, assaulted her on several occasions.
White.
Bartender.
I'm gonna say white.
I'm going to say white, too.
I'm gonna say black.
He's white.
See, I can't get none of them right.
Mr. Joshua Mantooth is
Hell yeah, he beat women.
I had to
He
read
beat
his
the
name
shit
because
out
that
of
shit
women.
was funny.
Man, too.
It was charged with felony
That's
aggravated
African.
assault after damn strangulation
Ooh.
and misdemeanor domestic assault on his girlfriend after repeatedly punching her in the face on the drive home.
Ooh.
How did this nigga do all this? I
Who
call
was
bullshit.
driving?
I call bullshit. How the fuck is he gonna do all this while he driving?
It ain't hard to punch a motherfucker while you driving.
Strangling while you driving?
Right.
Ah, this nigga, he's talented.
He got big,
Man, too sound like he about 6'5". I'm sure she got some big ass hands.
That nigga's not big, man. Look at him. That nigga's not big.
Let me see.
He is not big at all. No.
I call bullshit just about the way he look.
Yeah, but then, she could be petite. I don't know.
I don't know.
He probably been.
I think she fabricated that story. I don't think he strangled her and all that kind of shit
Well,
that they
I'm
say.
gonna tell you this: if they find out in jail he did that shit, he's in trouble.
Chris Brown did it to Rihanna. They were driving.
Yep.
Chris Brown was on drugs.
And you don't think man too?
Let's go to the next crime, man.
Drugs make niggas do that. Alcohol make white people do that.
Next crime. Near naked man found fondling his genitals in a club hotel hallway says he was with 2 women. Officer found in an empty room. So the near naked man was fondling his genitals in a club hotel hallway that he says he was with 2 women that the officers found in the room.
I'm gonna say white.
I'm gonna say black.
I'm gonna say Mexican.
I was gonna say Mexican, but
Well, he's black.
Oh
What?
man,
Black people don't usually
do that.
Yeah.
They found this black dude in the hallway fondling his genitals. Now, as a cop, and you walk up on some shit like this, brother, what do you say?
no, you don't say shit. You shoot him. I don't want to put you in handcuffs when you been touching your nuts, man. I can't do that, man. Cause what if I get back in the police car and wipe my mouth?
Put your gloves on. Put your gloves on.
It's still on the gloves.
gloves.
Cause sometimes you forget, you know.
Ew.
What in the fuck is wrong with
wait
people?
a minute. If the women were in the room,
Why was he in the
wasn't
hallway?
Right. Why wasn't he in the room with the women?
That don't make sense.
He was trying to get it up before he went back in. That's what it was. He was trying to join in, and he was having some erectile dysfunction problems.
So this was a possible threesome that went wrong.
Yeah, that's what that was.
And he got locked up for it.
Brother, I'm not going to read your name because you're probably going through some stress right now.
Polo
We don't need
tink.
you.
That's a tink
getting
moment
jumped
right
on. But this shit happened this past Tuesday evening. And
on a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday.
Damn, baby.
And he had 2 separate women in a hotel, man. And, you know, they was in the room. They was naked. He was halfway naked. And he was in the hallway.
Wow.
Why didn't he go to the bathroom?
Did they put him out the room? There's a lot of questions behind that shit.
You know, like I said, brother.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm still trying to figure out how he got in the hallway and they in the room. Like, why did you leave?
It happened.
He
Just so
was
y'all
on
don't think I'm
drugs
making
or
it up. It
something. He was
happened.
on something.
They
Like,
could probably stink.
he probably was on that cocaine or something, and then, you know, it desensitizes and he couldn't get it up.
On a Tuesday. Man, that...
He ain't got no job.
Polar, then he couldn't. They probably put him out and said, "Don't you come back in here till you get it on hard," and he couldn't get it up.
Well, don't come back in until you wash your ass.
All right, last crime, man. Last crime. This is a doozy right here. If you leave me, you will no longer breathe, says woman charged with stalking and harassing husband.
That sounds like a black girl.
That sound black.
That's white.
If you leave me, you will no longer breathe, says woman charged with stalking and harassing husband. Well, she's white.
Oh my God.
Black women don't make threats like that. They just do the shit.
Now, I see sometimes we'll throw a threat. I wouldn't. We'll throw a threat or two.
30-year-old Lauren Langston is charged with harassment and stalking after reportedly calling in 2+ times daily.
Damn.
Yes.
That's white.
Stalking him outside his new home and attempting to run him over with her car.
Damn.
White all day.
Was he black?
Probably. They didn't say his name, and if he was, I wouldn't read the brother name because I don't want him to be embarrassing like that.
Dang. What did he do to her? She out there.
Well, I mean, looking at her picture, that was a
That's a Karen right there.
yeah, that right there was a business deal. That was never serious.
She looked like
That was a business deal. That was never serious. And for people who don't understand what I'm talking about, when you see certain pictures of people and you see they were married and now they're getting a divorce, the picture will let you know that it was definitely a business deal and there could not have been any love there.
Contractual agreement.
Man, I've seen it time and time and time again. But when a woman tells you some shit like that, it's best you just move and leave the state, nigga, because they are not
that's some fatal attraction.
Women are the only ones that can get away with that shit. You know that?
What?
Yeah, that make threats like that and the shit just go on. Because I'm pretty sure if she been doing that shit daily 19 times, and she just now gets, you know,
I disagree with you.
I knew you was gonna disagree. I knew you was gonna disagree. But I'm just saying, if it had been a dude, I think his ass would have been locked up a lot sooner than her.
I think the difference is men are less reluctant to report because what you gonna go down to the police station to tell you being harassed by a woman? You don't want to put yourself out there like that.
You don't want to put yourself in them shoes.
Yeah, so that's why. That's why it is. Yeah.
Fuck that, I tell.
What you look like going out? Look, she keep calling me.
I tell. I don't give a shit.
Told her
Fuck
not
that.
to call. You know.
No, you gotta have some shit on file. Look, if I know that there's a possibility that I might have to fuck this person up, I need to get some paperwork behind it.
I believe
That's
you.
true.
I gotta get
agree
some
with you
paperwork
on
behind it.
that.
I gotta make sure that the police know, hey, Will, he called us on this day, and this day.
Yep.
And he told us on this day, if y'all don't do shit, I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. And that's what happened. So we can't hold Will accountable for what he did.
Right.
Oh, you just made me have a flashback.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
No. So I was working at this company, and it was this woman that was a manager there. I think she was a little sweet on me.
Oh.
And so you know how women like to, she would always compliment me, and she would always touch me in a way that would make me feel uncomfortable when I would move away from her.
Right.
So this one particular day, I was coming out of the bathroom, and she was coming down the hallway. I'm coming out of the bathroom, and she was going to the bathroom, right? She's coming down the hallway, headed to the bathroom. I'm coming out the door. And so we met as I'm trying to come out the door. So she, instead of waiting for me to step out, she kind of stepped in the door with me, right? And at that time, I was wearing my hair straight, and she brushed, and she was like, well, how are you? And I was like, I'm beautiful, or something like that. I said today, I'm gorgeous today, or something I said. And she brushed my hair back and said, yes, you are.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna do that.
And so I went to HR because I had already been to HR on her once.
Right.
I went to HR and I told the lady in HR, I said, you either do something about it now, or I'm going to do something about it. I'm letting y'all know now.
Right.
Because the next time, I'm going to take care of it myself. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yes, you. And I was in shock. I was like, what the fuck?
That is some shit that I pray that I never have to experience, because I'm gonna tell you now, if a motherfucker try to proposition me like that, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting. I'm just
Hey, I didn't want to lose my job.
I understand what you're saying, but like, dude, that's one of those things, and I know we probably shouldn't say this kind of shit on air, but. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that try to say, oh well, if a woman done that to you, you wouldn't be mad. That's cause that's, in my eyes and how I believe, that's normal.
Yeah.
But if a motherfucking dude try to proposition me like that and nigga, you gotta go.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, we don't have anything else to talk about, bro. You touched me, so now I gotta beat your ass. And dude, I can't. That's
Not
just
a hate crime.
It's not a hate crime.
Yeah.
There's certain things as a man I can't let that shit slide.
Hey, I'm the same way as a female. I don't roll like that.
No, I don't, and I just that's why y'all motherfuckers need to no stay in your lane. Like,
and for some reason, women, I get approached. Now, when I used to wear my hair short, I used to get approached all the time by women. All the time. Like, it was like I was a magnet. I'd be like, I am not. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what though? Like those female lesbians,
they don't care.
Them motherfuckers are aggressive.
Yes.
I'm like, these motherfuckers. Some of them. Hey, these motherfuckers. They don't give a fuck.
They don't. They don't. I had one walk up on me and start dancing with me like a dude at the club one time. What? Yeah, I was in my zone dancing to the music. You know how us women, when we think we getting and we close our eyes, we in our zone. And I felt somebody dancing.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Can I ask a question to the female lesbians that are listening? If you ain't clicked off yet.
I ain't got nothing against you.
I ain't got nothing against you either. I just got to know, when y'all dancing in the club and the girl is on you and she's grinding on you, what is she grinding on? Because when I dance behind a girl, they grinding on my dick. What are they grinding on with you? I don't know.
I don't know.
And you making a face like
you feel it.
Like you feel it, nigga. You don't. I had to know. I gotta know.
Ain't nothing another woman can do for me. I'm strictly dickly. I can't. We have nothing in common. There's nothing. Matter of fact, I snapped on that chick, and she was like, I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, it's. Yeah, I've seen that, and then they want to play, oh, the woe is me game. Nah, motherfucker, you need to know you can't.
This ain't that type of club.
Right, man. Look, you can't do shit like that, man. Like I be telling people all the time, like, cause when I used to work club security, it'd be situations in the club that happen like that. And we would have to break the shit up, and we get outside, and they be like, well, I didn't know. I'd be like, well, motherfucker, you can't be pressing people like that. If you press a nigga in the club and he whoop your ass, hey, I can't side with you. Because I know what I would have done had I been in that situation. It's been plenty of times we done had to kick niggas out because they did some shit like that. And they outside crying like a bitch. I'd be like, nigga, first of all, quit all that crying. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right.
Why he hit me? Bitch, because what you did.
What you did, yeah. You
like,
can't do that.
Right, nigga, if you want to do that shit, go on downtown to play or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't come to I'm not going to say that because, but I was gonna say, don't come to a straight club, but I mean, technically it is. I mean, they have. Look, I say this about anything.
We gotta get out of this political correct shit.
Right, you absolutely right, bro. And I say that about anything.
The United States weak as fuck, man.
I say that about anything, man. There's certain places that's for you.
Yeah.
They have these locations so you can go and feel comfortable. And
being
everybody who's in that spot, now if they in that spot, then it's open game. It's open season. You walk up to whoever the fuck you want to and do what you need to do, because if they have an issue, why you here?
Yes.
But if you try to take that shit to somewhere where you got motherfucking thugs and shit, and they not going.
Yeah.
They not going.
If you're a straight guy and you go to a gay club and you try to dance with a lesbian female, they gonna say something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Why you up in here, first of all?
Why you here dancing with her? You know what I'm saying? No, dude, I want to dance because she's cute, you know?
Yeah.
No, this is a gay club. You supposed to be dancing. No, I'm in the wrong place.
And you right, bro. We got to stop, because the more that we sit there and be like, well, let's try to be. That's why shit is so weak right now. That's why you got so many just sensitive ass people, and they trying to cancel everything because somebody says one thing that one person doesn't like, and next thing you know, the whole country is on it, and it really wasn't that fucking serious.
And other countries looking at us like, damn, y'all some punks.
Right.
You don't think people
things get blown out of proportion a lot. But I do believe in let's respect us all.
Exactly.
But things do get blown out of proportion.
But you know what though? Even with that, with the respect, there's never no disrespect. Yeah. There's never no disrespect. The disrespect is when you try to force your will on someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. It's not like people go out and say, "Oh, we finna do this or we finna talk negative. We talking ill about this because of what this person is or what they do or what." No, ain't nobody doing that. Right. It's just that when you come in there and you expect everybody around that situation to accept what it is that you doing.
Yeah.
Look, they can respect you. They ain't got to accept it.
Exactly.
I dislike the act. I don't dislike the person.
Right. And that's the thing, man. Like, dude, there ain't no dislike or I hate you, because no, it's not that. It's just that certain people don't rock with certain shit.
As long as you don't force it on me, we
good.
Right.
And that's the thing that people have to understand. Like, I don't force my comedic or blackness or anything that I do. I don't force that on people. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they be like, yo. I be like, oh, cool, my bad. Boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't with the jokes all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't force that on people.
Right.
That if I'm sitting there forcing that on people, then that's disrespectful.
Yes.
From my part.
Yeah.
And people need to understand that you cannot force your shit on everybody. Everybody ain't with that shit.
Right. Absolutely. That is so true. Because I've had some of the best times with gay shit. We went to, what's that place downtown? What was it called? Tribe or something like that. They had the
play.
No, they did the show.
Drag queen?
The drag queen show.
If you would have jumped up and said, oh, such and such, when they said the address, I'd have been mad as fuck at you. You know that? When she said, what's the place? And if you would have said, oh, that's such and such in the address or something.
Yeah, but no, I kicked it, man. We had the best fucking time at the drag show. But it's a respect. Like, they put on an amazing show. I'm in your world, so I have to accept what's going on in your world, but don't force it on me. But I came to have a good time and have fun with you. Yeah.
It is what it is, man. And, like I said, I honestly think shit is gonna, go back to how it was in the 80s.
80s was the shit.
80s was the shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. The 80s is when motherfucking Hollywood took chances and they would just put out any type of movie, and it wasn't no repeats or nothing like that. And you know, everybody mind their own fucking business. Everybody had a good time. You know what I'm saying? They made movies where one man can go and kill a whole army by himself, and those were some of the greatest action movies ever created. Now they making remakes of everything that came out in the 80s, and they fucking them up.
Yo,
You know.
ain't nothing
Fuck
worse
them
than
up.
a remake of a classic. You be like, man,
Total
this
Recall
fuck.
wasn't bad though. I like that.
Which one? The remake?
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
I love the original.
They picked a good actor to sell it.
Yeah, I love the original though, cause I love me some Arnold. But yeah,
Arnold's one of my favorites.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I here's and I'm gonna say this before we get out of here because we running over a little bit, but I'm gonna say this, man. Hollywood, y'all got all the fucking money.
Come up with something. New.
Y'all hire all these fucking writers, and you mean to tell me that you can't come up with something original? I look at the 80s, man, when they didn't have a big, huge budget like they wasn't paying motherfuckers all this money they paying now. And when I tell you, a lot of movies that they made, a lot of movies they made wasn't big time Hollywood films, but they cult classics now.
Yeah.
And a lot of these movies they went straight to VHS, but I mean I wasn't fucked up with that.
Pulp Fiction was my shit, man.
Oh yeah, but they back. You think about it, back then in the 80s, man. Plus, I think a lot of the motherfuckers they was probably on heavy drugs, cause some of the shit they came up with was just crack. Cause the 80s they had a lot of sci-fi type shit going on. Cause anytime you take a man and say you go cut off his whole lower half and put him on top of a fucking tank and call it Tank Man or some shit like that, and this shit came on Cinemax like late night, probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I watched the whole fucking thing. I probably shouldn't even been up watching it. But I watched the shit.
Oh my God.
And I was like, damn. And then they had another one called Circuitry Man. That's the name of that one. I know that. This
I've
motherfucker,
seen
you
that
seen
one.
it? He had cables coming out of his head and shit like that. And he would jack into computers. And they had virtual reality. The motherfuckers back there was so creative.
Yeah.
But I think you just answered your own question though. The reason they doing the remakes is because the money they invest in movies now. People are scared. The people who are investing this money, they're scared because if they put this much, like hundreds and 200s and some $1 million into this movie and it busts, man, that's money they done lost. But if I got this classic over here that I can do a remake on that I know people will go see just because of the classic, I'm going to get my money that way. Plus, if it turned out to be good, it's going
Sequels.
It's going to eventually turn into more revenue.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean,
They're banking on something that was already a good thing.
So basically, it's fuck creativity. It's just, hey, how can we get this dollar? And I get it.
Yeah, but you know what? Those in my generation, I hate that though. I hate seeing them remakes. Like,
we all do.
And sometimes I won't go see them. I'm like, no, Yeah,
because they take your classic and they fuck it up.
Yeah, I refuse to go and see it. It make me mad if it ain't right.
And then the new generation be like, yo, did you see Total Recall? I'm like, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
What you talking about, man? That Colin Farrell was great. I was like, did you see the original?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what original?
Yeah. They was like, no, that was the first. No. That was a remake. Yeah.
Yeah, and for somebody like me and my brother who grew up on 80s movies, man, to the point where it's to the point where me and my brother, he'll call me and say a line from a movie, and I would know exactly what he's talking about. And it ain't even a portion of the movie that was a big part of the movie or whatnot.
Yeah. Me and my brother instant message each other every day at work. And the way we contact each other is off a fucking animated movie of Lion King.
That's my movie. I was upset when they did that remake too.
I was too. I would send him brother in long A's and all that, and he'll come back Scar every time. It started when we was on a bunk bed.
Yeah,
and I was hanging because he had the top one, I had the bottom up.
Right.
And I was hanging, I was like, brother. And he was like, Scar.
And I threw him off.
That was my movie.
That was a good animated movie right there.
But with that being said, man.
That's the only one I watched that got singing in it.
Really?
Yeah.
You talking about the cartoon?
Mm-hmm. The animated movie.
Oh, okay. That I didn't even see the new one.
I didn't see anyone either.
They fucked it up for me when, But, you know, it is what it is.
Seen part 2, too. It was good.
I did see part 2. Was Matthew Broderick in that?
I think so.
I'm not gonna get started on Matthew Broderick, man. I'm not.
54 to be ready.
But with that being said, people, man, thank you all for tuning in, man. Hey, if you haven't caught any of the other shows, please go back and check out. We got shows all throughout the week, man. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning, man. Go check out something. We have something for each and every person out there listening. On Tuesday nights, we have Wake Up with JC from 7 to 8. On Wednesday, we have the Melanated Power Hour with Sam Polk Jr. On Thursday, we have Real Sex with Flower. And on alternating Fridays, we have Flex on Friday and Red Wine Conversation with who?
K.O.
And then every Saturday morning, we have the Brown Brothers and Friends starting from 10 to 11, man. Hey, I want to shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Shout out to my friends over at VR. Hey, if you haven't got you a VR yet, man, please do so, because this is, right now with COVID, I know we say that everybody's locked in and we can't do things, we can't go to clubs and all that kind of stuff. Right. But in VR, we are clubbing. We going to strip clubs. We having comedy shows.
They're going to strip clubs?
Yeah, we go to strip clubs.
Go.
That fight that you saw that we had in VR the other day, that was outside the strip club.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, and people, I'm telling you, we fighting in clubs, all kind of shit on VR, man.
I don't know if I want to invest in one of them things. Y'all to hear y'all talking about it almost makes me want to get one.
You need to get one, because, man, we are in that motherfucker. The crazy thing about VR, and I know I said we was going to end the show, but the crazy thing about VR is all the shit that you want to do in real life that you probably get arrested or killed, we do that shit in VR, and the shit is fun. So so go out and get you one, man. They actually cheap now. The old ones are $199.99. That's all you need. You ain't got to get a new one. Get the old one. It works just as well.
Okay. No, you must not know me.
I know you. I told them to do that, not you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it.
We need you in there anyway, KO.
Why y'all need me in?
Because,
I
man,
be in there acting a fool.
Because
I be stuck in VR. I be like, damn, who up in here? What the fuck, y'all?
Look, my brother is an enforcer in that motherfucker, like he is in real life. He comes on the scene, motherfuckers back up.
Oh, I'd be right there behind him.
I know,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Shit, here come KO with him. Oh,
we got, look, people, I'm gonna tell you, like, look, my name on VR is Comedian Just Will. If you get on that, if you get on Oculus, follow me, sign, friend me and all that, and you go to all the places I got. We got a pool house on there that we opened up as a club. And last night was really one of the first times we opened it up, and people started coming in, having a good time and all that. People don't understand is upstairs behind in one of our secret rooms, we have a safe, and it's full of guns. So if somebody get out of line in that motherfucker, we handle them. So KO, that's why I say if you come over there, we got to add you a security at that place.
Oh, I'll toss a motherfucker in there. Yeah. Y'all didn't see my character T. I'm ready.
And the cool thing about it is you can make them moderators, and they can actually kick people that come in that's causing bullshit. Because even though it's VR, you still have a lot of fools. They come in there and they try to be racist. They try to be ignorant. And sometimes you just got to kick a motherfucker. So that's why we allow people to kick people at will. And KO, that will probably be one of your job duties when you get in the game.
I wouldn't pass on it. I got you.
But hey, man, once again, man, like I was saying, we finna get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go do something fun. Go have some fun. Go kick it. Go do something, man. But don't just sit on your ass, because life is short. So go out and live it.
I know that's right.
Peace.
Bye.